for data bank to survive. Today, when you're a billionaire, can of Friata a billionaire. Yes, the Lali says criticizing someone doesn't mean you hate the person. Ebina AC, I want this, you know. For some of catch over here, no, for some is my friend. For some of is my friend. Minimum for some of a child more from 2004, Hello FM. One of the swamp of Amambe Juado, Ken Crunchy, Alfred Ogbami, Kwame Sefa Kainum, Kwakuba Akonom, Kwesi Pratina, Kwame Despite do Omoba. Men and I host to Omo. That time I was just like 24 years old. And to Omo Mudi, for swamp of minimum for swamp of Chaumunina. And I've had close relationship with him. And we are not talking about your friend say moral issues. Moral issues. Now me Bobie Ansah me train. And as I said, we are talking about competence to lead a political party. That is what we are talking about. And for that one, yes, because we are interest parties, we got to criticize. And we will do it today, we'll do it tomorrow. Ebina, Minya Omaro Sanda, you criticize Ghana, or criticize will be out. I know. I wonder, school education, I keep on saying this. Say blacks, education, we have become too foolish, too stupid. How come? MPs won't take no for that at They are not his enemies. They are just criticizing his work. They are telling him that look, I didn't know what you know say or mine. But we live in an environment when people think that when you criticize them, it's because you hate them. Just to cover their bad deeds. Their evil deeds, their nocturnal activities. So when you criticize them, they tell you that you tiny pan. I was saying. In any case, if I'm not with you in the same ship, I won't criticize you for anything. I better than my sorry, I could criticize CPP chairman. Made an answer more day. Now CPP they be go. You, I mean, if I'm obey, I will only criticize simply because me interested party. And me so me di bibi beboa. Enti keno furiata your mind say. About for criticize it. Na so Omaro to me trust studio ka say o describe here Kenofriata critics as Kenofriata enemies. No, nobody hates him. Obi anti no. Obi anti Kenofriata. And it's so sad that Kenofriata will go to bed today listening to City FM and will think say yes and pa or our town for. It's so sad. I'll come and deal with the NDC issues. But I have some few things I want to touch on. On said Negabi no more come, a MPP4 come. Today, MPP4 come. Criticisms maybe a woman tiasieno. When we started telling them, when we started talking about your friend say, Gabi watch da ko kufa do na busua. That adia kufa do na busua for ye wo MPP mu no munhwe ne yie. Adia Kufa na busua for ye na Gabi a share socks colors gay for socks no. Let's say no. You cannot say Chairman Sabos no bedi di atem. You cannot say Chairman and MPP for that bedi di atem. Today, you are complaining about Gabi Wachre Dako. Say Ombumo. Yeah, can na mukasi edi agro. And let me say this. I don't criticize people and regret it. No. Me that type. The criticisms are mekano maybe say siano the results. When we were talking about Akufo-Addo, na akwasi chum ne Nkrofo to multimedia planning how to get me out. You no solve problem no. When we were talking about Akufo-Addo, people were talking about NNDC Amamusika. When we were talking about Akufo-Addo, Kumasi businessmen ebi ni me yaka. Today, here one chime. I met one. You call by elections here. Mishia Bako was Bobie. Bobie, me bro. Na me so be bread say. Ube bread papa. Ya ka Akufo-Addo asem na ka se edi agro. Bobie be Kumasi be bono. E be ye ni say Akufo-Addo want power. Omo twe me kwa Kumasi ni omhumia. Hey! He said NDC co-opposition there ekomo ba be do na me hwe omo din. But na me nimitim so omo nim nyansa. Those businessmen no omne nam Kumasi no. Me na me nim so omo ya jibi for omo nim nyansa. Satan na yo omo say omo nya nyame. Na me nim say Akufo-Addo be kire omo nyansa because omo nim nyansa. Today ebi aye mobo womo bra boy mobo me misia womo a me look fresh e chen womo me no mo gina ho a me hu ohwam e chen womo me hu tu kama chen womo me didi aduane papa ndi so nim se konkonte na mepe eni ayi nkate kwa ni akokọ nam na nkuruma matwitwa agu so aduane papa no Kumasi kwa hwe omo bro ena msi yake Akufo-Addo asem na munim ade kura eba so criticisms bi wa unya feedback ni sesia but my position is that I will criticize and leave it me de masima to dwawie na listo wa asem bia oka we say time is the mightiest judge. Emra ene bechere enti yaka Gabi no asam no na people like and they appear kubinom any other guys be thought say otan yo say dear yo yango tie and they appear kubi on Neat FM, right? On Neat FM and they appear kubi yango tie asmo waka fa Gabi hu ene. And you see, man down so that MPP, Maka, and I'm to Facebook, and Akufo-Addo in the family, they what they can do now, they should just walk away quietly from the MPP because a better baby a full soldiers never book Akufo-Addo in the bush and force and quada. The fan sign baby because you have to think of free MPP nimu. Akufo-Addo here on the first president. One party for wako program na party for na two gunu su pipe because omo mani pa ni abre and they say your friend is saying dampare akwachi maame bi say maame na bompaye say Akufo-Addo mu. I read it on Ghana web watch me ko hwe maame na busuafo anwumre ya na me hu ye watch na pa ye se danso man me ko hwe nkwasi asem Nkwasi asem yentie I and the appear could be on Neat FM.
Lamina to because I said na area who the yeah cast president
honorable ni die mo onye obi o gabi asaro chidako
gabi asaro chidako enti o person chire say when the mean na mo bia na see say e company say e nipa 98 the see any chair 98 no you need to be a appoint to be let alone the majority leader on one kasa o senior o be appointed home enti majority leader so campaign and obetini improve all majority members say barko akonye bi ni ho ma yesa and akonye bi azu ni ho ma ono majority leader sa enti se gabi mini baby a ono de na gbe clear o be kase o finance minister na o finance minister e person to be the appointed finance minister there you represent my president it is a bia president na di hukuma dia o be kase na asemba na utumoto sa na oboa asebisa oh because Olugabi no we a member of our party without more anything so no kase as members of parliament, and indeed, a fair woman said, or no better say, Obi ne somebody like me, or no government many market say, Obi ne me against my conscience. I don't know, Professor Kasa. Okasa no show me respect because maybe they reach the whole one. On three Kasa because we need no power. Yena, you put activity, no party. Name of beautiful in terms of even intellectuals of the minimum power and Ghana minimum power. It is no cafe open the mere now also be disrespect or deny the justice. But the question or no cafe let me appear to be open the people. I mean, it's a new no be for judgment and now open the dinner from media. He has no right to say that. And maybe because we need me, and I know that he must show me more respect than otherwise. This will report to me. Anything, so Canada, and you want to understand. So I can't, of course, I don't have anything to say.
Okay.
Because Sebastian or Canada, no one respects me. That's how I'm beginning with you. HSS, will give me, don't give me a bravo again. Don't need me standing in the eyes of the public. You should show me more respect than that.
Initially, a friend is a Pia Kubi, Ebusai, say a Brawabo, a Bina Gabi Abo, and I host this one inside. Yes, Mobacano Cray. Have them Bacano Cray. Have the Obusa say Brawabo, a Bina Gabi Abo. Obaka no kra ene dia MPs ehun afa Gabi Ochidako ene Akufo-Addo no mo ene no ye hunu 15 years back ye nkwada we yo ye hunu 15 years back way back ene ehun ye. And for that matter, me when I express my opinion, Nasa Obi express a counter one, and Hame, it's just a matter of time. Emre, I don't know, Krana Baba Bonting. Nasa me wanna a MPP penny be a frame. Oyo bi ano madam for pa na me wan Sempa FM no Akufo-Addo nsensem ya na oye no se woni me ayaka na me so memfi no kura na da ka se wato ma yire mitim bi me ma tano kura me sia no kuma se mitimi twam program as mitimi twam o hwe mani na so me hwe nanim na wo ma kura wa wo mo no ubu wo mo. You can't come and disrespect me and walk away. I won't allow you. Who are you? Where am I? me wanna say ya no frɛ me ye sha asesi edi nko no kan kufu ado asem nam say look oluman saa na ma we nyina ye ka kyerɛ mo ye bɔ mo amane say this family mo nhwɛ wo mo yi na omo be ha wo man we na mo giri say ye di agro today mo nyina mo are victims me was Empire FM UT Bank I am wabbing no or deputy director be oh yow I also just even know a UT Bank I'm wabbing one of my friends saying me refinity those days as Empire FM because he say yeah something I'm going to name bibia Okonya adwuma o UT Bank marketers Efra Sempa eko UT Bank pe adverta o se Bobie eta akufu ado ntino omu ni omu ma advert ya no so be ye issue o multimedia dan no mu I mean tikura omu nya advert ene UT Bank ewe nya akufu na abegu no anya akufu na abegu no akwa no mo frɛ ne kana bibi na sɛ kro bi ka kyɛm so yare o so dan hi o akofo na begu UT Bank no a na sɛ me minti uma advert no ya begu no ebi kura na Captain Budu Ghana for mu ye heavy na kwasi apia sɛ thank you Captain Budu na say obi in the picture Sunday miss wo yare o so aye dey o Captain Budu another foolish man koya press conference me obo mi din say me the tension ba Ghana emfayin kosia na said ye many say akufu ado no and na wutifie akufu ado no begu UT Bank wutifie waka dem ya ka se mo jimi a wonti ase wagu UT Bank no waka dem Budu kom say why now guys be Bobie Ansah na wo ye me so my point is say look yes I will criticize today you may not agree with me today I don't care it's only time ayemre and a bit determined. So some na make no ye no crow. Say ye no crow e ye mre. One day you wake up na some na see. One can say hey. Ya to us is ya NHI. There's a problem. Apart from saying Crawford Tony ma boarding. Apart from say Crawford bre. Apart from saying Crawford chire womo. Me pa cho and a draw boy say. Paracetamol ya say. Let me open the phone lines. The normal draw young Crawford to ne boko saying. And then NHI agu. And then agu. Rapsin Jesse Prophet Commander. Yes. Eji comrades, young Crawford, Chamo Fosune. Pablo, no. We don't talk about things we don't know. It may not sink today, but one day it will make sense. Because life is a matter of time. Time will vindicate or expose everything. Orlando Yeboah, thank you. Time. If you say a time, if you are a time. Mamene eye Samuel Boache Donko. Honorary Vice President, Private Health Facilities of Ghana. Many opinion could dim comomra. Chairman, Majo.
Yeah, Baba.
Boko de.
Yes, you are done Boko. Now,
A radicaya home. And Kwame, any here say.
Amen.
Yeah, didn't come say a National Health Insurance Authority. Kakra or Mutriamamo funding. Would you idea to say?
William Darcy, now met ya at Tifuna. National Health Insurance in some day. So, ya can. Oka, Obibeka Sabia, Ubombachido. As no much and layable. National Health Insurance to Media 1 year dinner. Minia. And kay a idea on my penico for the buyer and kay yapa. There's a name Manuka's idea. A idea in Quisi and my yen providers. Cry in always. Now, Embremo Muslim Mubucheka. Muslim Sana Crampono, I ask them because Nipa 80 train the maid to man of some Yansa, Asana Manakotia, Edity. Nanso, Emra Semutino, Yajatum. Na bosomi ansa na kwa me nua etimi ya bosono nwotwe abosomi du afi baako na obinya sika baako mpo afemmo efenye ne dwuma no but they train at my fork
of about donko tobo of about tobo etimi di afi
na obinya sika baako mpo obi ntweneka.
Okay, so me no ka say service providers no for how long ni entu abika
me nua edem Enra, a year Enra Yai, Enra Minoka Senray. Opinion in December last year. Opinion in January this year. Opinion in February this year. Opinion in March this year.
Every time more.
It will never happen and a March of this particular year. March. I found a bit I can in December last year. I found a bit I can in January this year. As you can imagine. Say a whole hospital is here. Now why Juma? I got the Indian from Africa for intro. I see Untianaka. Obeda got to him as a Juma. The worker or then year Juma as a private person. Worker no 8 months, 6 months Untianaka. Because another is for ever scamai. The Senate 8 months, 9 months, 10 months Untianaka. They light in some they are used to the postpaid or beat the light bill over 34,000, 50,000 unchai because national insurance for Emaniska. Theory is the same as Okutia, which can't go to Mikuchai. That and Yama winner up be good to provide an also near a yana say theory any senator penalties woman. A bina a 30 penalty. We are that to what I could not court. That was try. Meanwhile, or not now who is coming. Now, you know, yet you push ya, that's as one penny for Asia. Ulu Musia. Menu Casa insurance for the Medio Majuma, out 30 claims, Ekutaing, up to August. Ekrami, Ubuka, vetted claims up to July. Chicago. Okwa was Minister of Finance. Emfa National Health Insurance Kano Emma and yet Tabasikao Tasikana would be a big revenue. National Health Insurance for Tika. I say a common chain. Like almost to try a cano. Tikana could be baby. As I'm going to show. I could the Minister of Finance. As an insurance for Empany for editing the show.
Meba overwatch. Sir, ya G National Health levy mebwa. Sir Sikano ena ye de bo National Health Insurance Authority ho bra. Enya sa.
Exactly.
Na omo so anya bi de atua momoka. Enya sa.
Pepe.
Sir Sikano nti finance minister ono ewai.
Many other minimum call Ecobuso. Cano, and I hear Cassay. A Nick Quante, a quite a buying for 12. which the consolidated fund, anybody come. One must say insurance for a authority. One I'm okay you, and I'm going to say a authority. Now, obey your authority. I'm going to Tumano. Or Kwabena to meet the second finish him. And my job is soup. And ever say, I've had authority in Kutak and Sikana. Never join the minion. Be a kind of queen. That's where the fact. Omu to my pa. Omu to my. Omu near Momu near you na a yakama. Now, on one Casangasano, Sikano, Omu to me. Sikana Casana, Utoputua, that's all. Your senator for ye to my wabem, your tea and senator, that's all. Utopia, that's all. Port of Yama, that's all. Ubo Dinosaur, that's all. Then there'll be as a skate as well yet. I can say it's Kaya. Yet the command national head to transport them 1 year. Now, when you provide us an account, Yabi, and this are Sikandi Kuku by you. Now, that's why it's open for Akusu and Sama Yamoka Kra. I'm going to check. I can't say.
Yeah, Diakan away.
Minia, you are back last year, a year, I did my unity pa. I don't want Parliamentary Select Committee on Health. And my unity, National Health Insurance, Sika Fund, Sika Ekumo, Minia Nistika Katwa. Ansah and your Parliament, grab to them one more, so for him to Yaka, this Yakatwa. Muko Tampo, so for Jaka. Quatampo, I can't be, you to be December last year. Now, can you imagine? Can you just imagine? A private provider, I found a wood train in December, I found a wood train in January, I found a wood train in February. So, how do you want a person to survive? How? How on earth can such a facility survive to provide a quality service for Ghanaians?
I like, I'm out for complaining, sir, or more various service providers. Now, say, or that service. One Aberton Ronia, is it true?
Namia, I don't know idea. They provided a year to Mano. Sabi, I don't need a yetiana. Nothing want to say. You know, no man, we do the before we say, over fast cabra, Cassangari.
Yeah.
I do the media. You go see your campaign, it's in here. You're free on my year, papa, on my day, boys and mom, on my year, papa. Oh, my friend, we have provided free. I do baby, it's about money ego. You continue to it's a bedroom. Now, Yamia donations for my car, Yakotia. Now, 8 months, Uncoman ska. 9 months, untry. I feel 1 year, untry. Let me come of you. I do want to wait for you. Yenga draw, Yenga Sawa, Yenga Panier, Yenga Masisia. Obi ye Yakwati, I bet when you're Tranica. Now, Okwatia, Untia. Now, Obima, or the mount. So, the situation in the country, no. Here as providers. Sabi, Unyayare, Unamani, oh, next minute, or the cat abba, session, I can't about what you call my wa. It would be more dear to sense. Say, look at the whole show, Nafascabra. What's it? No provider wants to do this. No provider wants to take even a coin from a client. No provider, whether being government, being private, being quasi, being whatever. No, we especially the private. You got the embassy, but they quite secret for you because what they 90 pound on the pim or client base a call. What is your client? At one is well be a mile. Zero, it's all two. It's yet that way is really affecting us. I can say, but you can't go for you. The system, the government machinery, the government is a fantastic to Kramayano. And why am I in the paper? And why am I in the credit? And why am I in the Tumansa Yakatacoma epic? Take over now when you scap or be pressing or go free. Or by Yare or Badao or go free. Was almost one about to come out. Like a minor phantom profile, our Pomudimu. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, I know I'm a talk of course. So won't trust on it. Won't charge Harry. And quite yeah. I would like to see me. Why is a well won't try to cut Miss Cow for my dear mammy and for mammy? Why was I going to court? Say, oh God, I don't, you don't even know what to do now. Now, this year you work on a year, you say $1 and some, you can some, between just 2 months, you can't be in trouble free. Never be a good tell what I want. Just 2 months, you can't be in trouble free. And Pania Boar, Asawa, and a plaster board, Sanyaman, every free, Akudua, Minia. No provider can work in this country now without taking money from a client. It's impossible. Whether private or government or operator or whatever, you can't. Because in Dubono, a cost for times 3 of what NHI is paying for us. How do you function? How can you function? How can you work without taking money from the client? And yeah, you also say, you talk about one, because I felt was it the money baby? Sikana kusema afi Emma ye mouse campo na wo dey etuma no po ama wo koma to yem dabi osumi aso ezimefo ye onim saa as provider na as a CEO as a director na wo pebedu ka du tiafa etuma efo hwe onim osumi aso ye bia ko tio ko paska na wo yifa ko fa no we na de twanaka ko fa no we doctor we ba o want to make a team mabim we na next we akum mabim and we are going to attack the crime. So it's a crime to open health facility in this country. We want to go. We want to work. Because that's what we have also learned. But see it to me. Yes, I know. Not Ghana. Any bad domain could see. You know, I'm going to school. Health schools, I'm going to see. It's now so few women now, Betuma. Naga Ghana, for instance, unemployment. In the health sector, so anytime I buy my anytime it's kind of a car, I can know here to work. We stay at home, but we the private can absorb all of them and work with them. Like I buy a Kwakuma hand now, so you win is that. It's the money, in fact, for now, the very change the end, you can't anytime put your money. 1 month to Yamaya Mask. Then, hey, Yana say. To go to and never no Pia and Yabi. Ubia the view.
It's sad.
It's provided a bit from a scale company to say Scaba. Nobody, let me name Mano. Now, Okobiwa, even if Mano, let go come. But just say, or never course. Now, I course, I am Ansah. Hey, any time to Ska, and so we will not or no enemy. Would you be? Is that Sadaka? You train now, will be the next one. Obi Nabi, Sa Nabia. I say, San in them, Eti, I got the idea of any and Sonny because we didn't tell you now in 6 months when you have one salary, in 7 months when you have one salary, won't tell you, and that's what we are passing through. The name, no, I have to tell them.
I'm about it.
It's
sad, very sad.
I'm telling you up here today, I'm telling on authority. Most of the private facilities are folding up. Some of them have started folding up. If you go to Yama Memoir, Sebi, Omu Yama Memoir maternity for Moon Gracia, Omu Wase, Akamatana Def, Ebekofum, and Neokoa, Unye Akandi, Unye True, Unya Nessin Yetuma because Utimin Tia, Middle Africa. Abayi my hima was so yaka I watch everything or maybe what even Janaka Yama means in Questia get to maintain a Wakana and now private for Coco Casino Matana Def Abba from and about time I go and my appeal for take that over with you only get to maintain Magana Sama many Janaka Sama man of flats at Naco Court Sama man a theory at Naco Court. So are we really thinking of our lives? How we can provide quality service? Young you bet my to my win one. I say the giant the survivor, the strong survive. What are we doing as a country?
All right.
Are we really serious in the health?
Okay.
No.
Over budget. I cry from the citizen show that say name you.
What's what Kwabena?
Interestingly, yes, our complaints we na maybe yes or dance man. Me patch get the video ready. Yes, say wako bompa yes say abefo nkuma kufuado nti. Ya kwachina ba Central Police Station. Yeah, or them. I read it on Ghana Web. Unless maybe Ghana Web is lying. I was one me who video no.
Ansah, aku forward way yedi aku body part of dancing. Yaja yusu. Dancing kro yaja yusu. Na ya tuti dia dancing. Adai. I'm from 6 million. Eko 12 no nyambe chiaka pa. Ghana my foreign north. Ntimo mo ye ndroi. Eti mo timi ku papa yi. Watch Captain Smart. Beche me krom do atabese Smart. Me ma 4. Wo de feeding via me tuya. Ana utu on na feeding miske betua. Onya e so mi e. Idiot. Ansah, aku forward way yedi aku body part of dancing. Yaja yusu. Dancing kro yaja yusu. Na ya tuti dia dancing. Adai. I'm from 6 million. Eko 12 no nyambe chiaka pa. Ghana my foreign north. Ntimo mo ye ndroi. Eti mo timi ku papa yi. Watch Captain Smart. Beche me krom do atabese Smart. Me ma 4. Wo de feeding via me tuya. Ana utu on na feeding miske betua. Onya e so mi e. Idiot. Ansah, aku forward way yedi aku body part of dancing. Yaja yusu. Dancing kro yaja yusu. Na ya tuti dia dancing. Adai. I'm from 6 million. Eko 12 no nyambe chiaka pa. Ghana my foreign north. Ntimo mo ye ndroi. Eti mo timi ku papa yi. Watch Captain Smart. Beche me krom do atabese Smart.
Oh, sa MPP demonstration na mkoye kuma mama ye nyame kuma mama ye. Oh, kwa se me ka che wa che. So wunya se nka ye so ka kire me. Listen, what kind of demonstration no? Kofi Kapito num. Kuma mama ye. Nyame kuma mama ye. O say o man. Kuma mama ye. Sometimes when Kufa do not crop for argue say so because in Yamin Kumobia any legal basis. And this is what Dampare is doing. I go for complaining say Fulani for the 2 jira one so. On found when I'm watching both fruit. Nyama basa nema tan oye. Wey oma boka. Say Lord Komi ama others. Oma boka ed wo man e petro agu eye abanka mu. Akwachi no maame wey adaya wa bompa ye se no fa be fonkum your friends Kufuado. Look at this. Mami wey. When you know daji. Wey. Pettiness. Na say Dampare no say Kufuado no na je independence and kamunim de Dampare ba no hu okromu ha. Kwasa asem kwa wey. And guasisem at the time at the phone say ya tia tax sa ma me we ya adwumane ate atua Dampare ka no ne yere ne ma de ato aduane adi obiri na busu adi o man awu wo destroy wo di o man awu bone di o man bone seda ko tusunsu money e di o man bone sa maami wei mobro wa wei obetua tax ni ayi bi e de ama atua CID nika no ne yire ne makodi maami wei taxes o ene adi tua omoka wei maami wei taxes na suraju num ete headquarters adi tua omoka maami wei no omo sai ne ono mobroni and won the 1 year say anwa every within just 3 months anwa free 200 Ghana every 1,000 yeah wawo ma 4 who the oya no ho and out of frustrations all pour out in frustrations one kaso wo tuo one kaso wa ba was was ren off abaifo we ya say petro akwache no we and I know can you work coffee na ne ho ani wuo can you work e coffee ne ho ani wuo ne ne ho tantan ya odi coffee wotie sɛm nkrɔfo kafa can you work ho na air time because mo kotra esoro wɔ headquarters wan kwase asɛm nko a munim nyansa sɛ wo bɛba pension na wo ba pension na wo bɛka nipa ho one na wo ye useless unye obia hardened criminals say hanipa ye repun krofo anadwo ene agogo ene demonstration fulani for mumfuo onam na achi bofruit mami wei enti who the police wei mami wei no wani abre ne so amanfo ani abre street no ma yese wutie service providers NHI wo mo discount kanofrata no awie sika no enipo da di wo man sika. The reason why we are here is because of one family. Akufuado any kind of friata asanti bedi atuo osafumafo criminals. Mami we taxes and watua amene Akufuado ba ATMC restaurant $6 million. Omo opposition dey na no mo. They say mami we pour out in frustration say wa woman nine. So I want a ton of 200 say so or ton of 1,000 cities. Na mo etinya adaji wey me kai start the plan my ferry. It's sad obi announce so there say Ghana bedru baby say I mean blockheads useless people abeji oban run country we say that. We a frustrated citizen. Some mami we num bi na Akufo-Addo kwatra Peace FM no ne se fa ka kan kwase asem no. Say citizens any brace or no or young commissioner so young commissioner na be eye dey akin bibi besi. The Akufo-Addo kwatra Peace FM kan say kin bibi besi no ne ya no yakwa kwache no. Citizens are why frustrated. Mami panimu ane man na wo hu de oye no ho abrabom. Or can I say more? Wey. Yeah, just say Akufo-Addo si enkoche no. Ti enkoche no ne enkyere say. This same guy Akufo-Addo and I know say a friend say freedom of speech or whatever. One of my is Sankuma Beka Chiren Crawford say it's not a crime to insult the president. When that time they were insulting Don Kumanum, were insulting President Mills, the late Mills, left, right, center. One guy that was describing President Mills as a poodle. Can mind back? When this foolish boy, our president's one, boy, no, your friend says that what is his name? Boy no ko post say Mahama Abuano in 2015. No, your friend say. Oh, is it the Niteko guy? No, and yet that Niteko guy. Oh, who cried out tell me? Brian Bobie or whatever. Yeah. When they were insulting people, insulting leadership. Obi anya omo hwe. yet to Chroma, Emma, a sad boy no I'll be sorry, your friends, Osubempa. Sad boy no be sorry, Osubempa, boy no one will be sorry, right? Sad boy no be sorry, no. Nasa Omukchino Tumuno. Yet to Chroma, Emma, that foolish boy. I call Kika, a Mahama, I moja. And I for the supporters were happy. No more bonds, mano. Today, the same people, they are complaining. What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? You just want to provoke the system. But nobody will go that way. We will keep on criticizing. Nobody is ready to fight with you on the street. But one day the anger of Ghanaians will come after you guys. That day. Why? This poor woman, why? Interestingly, my we taxes. And I'm a damn pariatimia bobra. My we taxes, I'm a damn paria bobra. And this woman is frustrated. This woman is frustrated in life. It's not like she's conjuring a figures be. Go to the market. Go and check. John Kuma Frere President Mills say or a chimpanzee. Say the name say chimpanzee. That time, Akufo-Addo came out defending. Say you're more right. So I'm back at check Mills say the name say chimpanzee. And they said they could for a quarter piece FM. The same thing one day. Say Obi ako a pylon so. Pylons, yeah. Obi encourage. We know the reason why Obi aye din is we know. Say omo pe kekri no omo adwane. No man can say ya momo mbu o man na anwie. Then they will escape accountability. Obi ano omo nye kekri. You better 2024 ko to aba etumo. And let me sound this warning. Onipa no a auto sagleme no. Onto no ntua sika no mo ahuni. Sa sagleme no me ebe mi project. Sa ban sese ebe mi ami project. That person will run. Obe dwane Africana. Ubejane aban property ya tobia civil servants bet me tobi mo beton e dia ma mo ho nipa kro no a also omudi ni din air front no onye sagleme no you better about to omo and we will chase them on the streets. That issue of Jessica and this boy be bia momodi. Look, and this will win, and Jomama and then appointees know the power of the masses, the power of the grassroots. I dare because we street no, you'll be shocked. Mama we tua taxes near the tua sabe nkwasi afọ ka no mo adi. Me sorry nkoto petrol. It is decided. And let me see just 5 minutes na me nya dey way. Okay, so tell me. Amanfo amoko a hospital whether National Health Insurance card is working. Then tell me, what to draw? Say. What to draw? Saying. A drop walk was saying. What do you yendi normal yarian kitten 0302208090. And listen, I hear say no boy ding.
Yeah, no boy ding.
Okay, hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Pacho first of free. Pacho kasa den kakra.
I want to say, Commander.
Boko.
Meeting the Nokura Sam Kasa Free Kaswa, maybe until the two container and Munamina. Commander, the number Kaswa, paracetamol, the ton of 2 city. He is a 2 year friend of Kusasiri Sedendi. The new worker say, and such as my Ishim Makutano, on ton of 5 city.
First one, I say.
Says per night, you turn to 50 pesos. Many workers say, sir, vital, you want to see the way, sir, what is it?
Vitamin C. Vitamin C.
Vitamin C.
And kitten one, I said, dear, what? Okay.
A woman such as not a woman, Makuma 10.
Yeah.
Near turn of 2 CD, and then Menu can say 4 CD. Bobie, and then Ansah me call doctor, send me a quack check me. Me did me have insurance a year in the year. Yes, before send me who doctor, I just send me 160 CDs.
How are he?
I work as well a Pekuma Junction.
Which hospital?
One of the hospitals, they are almost private, but almost have insurance.
Okay.
Almost 160 CDs before Ansah me call who doctor. Or how are you from one? Easy. Or man, the no for the poor man.
All right, thank you so much. My man, go find another caller on the line. A quick one. Hello.
Hello, come on. I'm asking you down there.
Yes, sir.
More boy, Juma, we see a little. The only have the difference older so my Bobie. The Americans, they will be a no yelling at the room, Kuresica Sakra, who have insurance in the Bobie and Yeduma, then can add out. And Yeduma, and Nera and Nera Ramiti Hamikakrana, Yaquans were always, baby outside the young one when you way out, more young one betting. They talk pala, or will be in a pala bar 350 pesos, pala. Paranoia,
you the 2 year number could say the tablet no one.
No pala, Bobie, me can add a wahab to see a matic, Miss Lucra, Cadi, was on the double table to our numerated CA. 2 city 50 pesos, pala, a ton of 50 pesos. Bobie adding, Yaman come on, I'm why and a demand the amoy, adding thereby. Yaman come on, Yaman Yadman.
All right, okay, thank you. My man, copy another caller on the line. Hello.
Hello, come on.
Pacho first of free.
Blaze, they make us a free bonsu.
Okay, Blaze.
Come on. Let's say the idea. A drobia and I'm a ton of 13 cities. Dicroden 100. And then Ansah me call some ecotono. And then I'm 36 cities. Me told you, me was you know. Now, so a name, we call it some ecotono. 36 cities. Small packets, small packets. Now, we have the men, no need gas for a woman. I mean, only I mean, why?
This is terrible. Hello.
Hello, brother.
Pacho first of free.
Yep, but the Kwame, baby, after the car.
After the car.
Okay,
all right, let's talk.
Yeah, Pacho, there was some kind of prayer. May I make the take said it to my dear.
Only what video no was so the manembra from na Yantias and Crow Casa. All right, still, a video was from manembra from Jamin to the Walker.
I'm a limbo.
Okay, good.
Okay. You had it, you don't have it. Many had it. hospital koya no comedy fifty we say bia mo dana mo pese mo insurance koya your lab almost 6 days and which the girl training no matter a family of mercy no can miska na with me I cover so almost 2 million in akoi the ya kwasunu en ko baba pero mo na sun se the kwasunu ye no be kata the watch no no so chi in bring you go for your training group okay it's about to do that's it.
Akufo-Addo the asem di agro. Yo. Hello.
Hello.
What's your first of everything?
That's what I'm saying. I'm quite challenged from Kumasi.
Okay, Nana.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
What's your Nana?
Oh, okay. Hello. Now, then I will be Boko Day.
Boko Bira.
Which is to an annual Sunday from Moyadi.
Yeah, that's
Obama, you need the Yama, Beck and Putin, Kwama Papa.
I mean,
and you know, we need to say, Edmana Yekado, the Mayadi Tumino. And then I dress my working again. And young girl, only you could tell, some are really address any court them. And G, I need a tunnel, a 45 Ghana city. Last 3 days, you could be at 110 Ghana cities.
oh, boy.
Oh,
Coatem.
You say, Coatem. Oh, dear, the word and for
Oh, Jaisa. Oh, Jaisa.
You say, maybe some say, Coatem, you say.
Coatem, 100 and say
110 cities. Coatem. It is only Maria and I hope a day. Obi take your mouth one for Coatem, only 110. I will bring him up. Now, no one wants to answer, political company can say, do no. Woman came from my not in credit. If I put a come off of I could be in your tongue, but the boy overseas say the buono. Coatem, say 110. In the quack of me, minister may come you say, I'll be returned for some you and British agencies now. But the man was in battle you. 110, I'm the 110, the 110. And the Coatem 110. It will be easy. Easy. And your man, yes, the moon. Oh, Ghana is here now. Okay, you're my own cannon. So I ask him, mafia guys now. And I know more now on now. That I try minister now. Or continue, there's a number may shake a kind of book pen from the intimate group, and on your modagene. Chrono, no, your modagene. The movie, if you know what the anything up for your mouth for your home, you are. So they will contact now. Number voice is by a money tea. A new board, the papa, you know. You don't buy one will be as the say, on your leg. The door and come on, and Nubia, what put our source on one numbers and one point behind it.
All right, okay, all right, thank you. Thank you. I think, sir, listen. I think say Cassie a fuck calls her at the Abechi and Buffalo Kennedy on Facebook has sent me the same message. Judy Mensah here says Bobie is true. A friend told me yesterday a Coatem is now 110 Ghana cedis. Bobie Don also sent me the same message. Afoko with the donor Cindy. Okay, Cindy is watching. Me woman organizer. Cindy, congrats. Also, Bobie is true. I mean. I bought Coatem today for 110 Ghana cedis. Unim Mr. Chakos no so dey and list well. And list so interesting say Ghana for complaining we no. The IGP and his people are just interested in arresting people, throwing them behind bars, beating some of them and all that. Now Ocha mama ne be hwe ne fie akọ na busuan for then we can take it from there.
So be what any idea you can
because minimum mama no ti say obi a one link to mama ne bia no and the family bia no momboa ye na ye ntiminya connection then we can take it from there. Ye kan sa asem we no kwame ko media for ko ka na ya soma nkrofo te say sa boy na omo friend say that boy no one wuntumi nam no lawyer your brother
Akutampa.
yeah Oni Akutampa.
What's his name?
Morris Sampa. Now minia Morris Sampa. Oko ka and Jantua in Shra FM. Said you must see di boy not tem because wakoka kufuad wasem. He say uko ka enwa no wajiska and I know na poko jina kumasi insulting your friend say media practitioners. Say monjeka kredia. Enti nipa okoto ku atem 110 Ghana cedis ni wajimi. Say media practitioner ne beka onimi nyansa say wahunu say a draw from 35 cedis to 110. And it is a media ni kwa jiska ojo mama ho. Mo abeka. Ama ono who say say niema yedin. And when you have a foolish government with foolish appointees, very stupid people who has nothing good to offer except stupidity. So media practitioner kwaka and yenti Morisa.
They said the whole agenda is that Majijisika media houses that is the agenda. John nice gentleman, young boy, what is Ubrabo? I got you almost 1 billion. Now what is Israel Fema? What's the host now? Agenda Ukraine, agenda fee. Agenda fee. Muni auto. Enter munam gana musro, muni kufu. You talk about insecurity. You see, the moment Okojisika, so be sell below, you be insecure. When you go and take money, somebody be sell below, you be insecure. And now Appear Stadium, and more of Appear Stadium, as for saying about, take the whole part 1. You will be why you cry. All those media houses, all people know Okojisika, we have them. What do I say? Yeah, wow. Women, yeah, you walk. More than journalists for, we feel say, Mubaha. What do I say? Mubaha. Captain Smart, so yeah. They said the whole agenda is that Majijisika, media houses, that is the agenda. John nice gentleman, young boy, what is Ubrabo? I got you almost 1 billion. Now, what is Israel Fema? What's the host now? Agenda Ukraine, agenda fee. Agenda fee. Muni auto. Enter munam gana musro, muni kufu. You talk about
Unim. I wish Senka, I mean you didn't, I wish you never played it, but I think it's so good. I have never seen an iota of nyansa ewonimu. Onyo nipa onim nyansa. Utie ne a unso wajimi. And baby awotina awokasa no. Uyentwa woka kasa awokasa yi. Obekasa. Lawyer obesna beko court. Lawyer nyansani lawyer Bena obe spending the time akọtina radio so akọ discuss journalist wabra wo cases na Janto I online so I'm picking a quick one na Janto I hosted ma Insha FM morning show and I think also legally what take Morris Sampa on Nana Majo
mejuso bra
we the mama die kafra. I have been here before, and what you are going through. The Canadian in Kawa somewhere, but me who caught a rate to be against Morris Sampa if you won't change. Obey my in Chechimukakra.
Okay. Metia, it's you for Metia. Class of material for so and say it doing you so dear one can cry me because we should not know be 80 meda was so you near by tampons here many trimqua 3 bush phone and so I can in minya okay ya omwa eja so beti I mean some you buy jamunina monso supported me as she me crying because not adding say obese migrankani na meteten krani say wo MPP stronghold now also obey professional journalism and nyam wawa because munyina ye cry is to say new school man ni tie mu ene de munyina mo ye ne say we widen say no be ka no kre na ya pempament ade ahyew that's mo sha ase ache me by Insha FM say I remember my first encounter with Akoya Wenya Professor Patrick.
Yeah.
The guy on air said a lot of nasty stuff. Now, say then or be warning me, then call for saying me baby me free about me back multimedia and me be NDC in some dia and you met I am. A man to kwa bibiri see beyond off air and I saw will be na the man mu ye den emrebia president koka so ono ohene na ono so beka ya aflawo hini na nan munyam ni kwa so ono no opa wokosie aje nyina kan wasem so that ne Monday no I was so furious and I said that president ayinimu no ahan sababa mudodo because that's not the way to speak to a chief I don't know so this year asema work and so the born anything. So that day, yes, I gave it to the president, man, Yaba Kukrawum, and I told him that he's becoming arrogant. If you honor and Omusha saying to me, Saturday, Kukran to me, so Professor for Patrick Bayer and Obedi Matema, Mensoman Kari, you really a banning from multimedia. Subsequently, you go so ye Juma, and now you stories now over one uncle for planning air plotting, Kofuti Nukushia, your home. And same be bringing him in our cranny bit me account from them because of security reasons. Na a coba na and happy me wana voice bisha say eba. No one will be a Libya mammy. And to me initially no appear stadium and I'm so me gravity me brushing off. I said, oh, it's one of those in some domain and no more politics, no more ENT or more coward and yellow. And to me three I fear dear on social media. Let me say, that will be a say, can you, and I'm saying, that then, of course, I feel out of proportion by bed 12 o'clock, do be a say, journalist, Mahama, you were Bama, on businessman, be sold the $2,000, need 2,000 Ghana cedis and premi, and I just say, Nuntin account owner, you can't hear Mahama, it's Yameka. And Tina may dear me and ye so when it's ya. Omukan be three. A dear tin and Abbas appear ne umam ye involved in no mean have a palma show air and the records are there. Sardina no me no more propaganda. Appear studio marker. It's a year and year resolve winning many are fed and MPP for in your time, Sansim Hunway, MPP for appear studio na nipa no be kan say agro no die no paacho na one of those things no now we met me anya time after that year friends and trofo at the sound no aye propaganda to the extent so muso me meko OSP any shrage mini about 2-3 months o manu dwa na me twen wo mu o man timi anfa anya hwe o mu ye conference no so man ti so bie na ka say oh ensema ya wo ka no oboa o man timi anka the omnium kane or NDC ni and I John Mahama na America. Na me NDC ni enti NDC a wicked party. NDC me any nipa ne NDC. Enti me NDC ni enti dia. Wo ko ka say we NDC ni na John Mahama na ye den. I don't even know John Mahama. I've never met him, but I'll be privileged to have him because me campaign to John Mahama. I was one of those people I campaigned here in 20. That me share papa ni subane na kuma or wana and at the time there wasn't koshi in John Mahama and your my year in 2015 videos here fan who did yatema ye did papa I wasn't papa no said in previous I wasn't koshi in I was she because that ya am fan one channel and all of a sudden ya baba ye NDC for no problem eja omokika kika do mbeso omokika na me de na many problem afei ne kwasi adaso na lawyer panyin a wo na nse kura no so obi akwa akoka bibia fa tema wontumi ho nti wo de no kɔ court na wo nso de ade a wonni nyina so abegyina ho I'm sure sɛ wabɔ amankofo ati akasa nsɛm hunu wei at say to the sense say afi de free $2,000 no akɔ $1 billion na me say sika me PhD kura me ho so me pesika kura me nya bi nya na me twifa me boa kakra na boso me so amotimi de sika makeka bi abom de akotia na $1 billion me hu bi da sɛ Joma Hama kura sɛ afi kura de MPP fo ne say quarterly bia no Joma Hama ahyehyɛ sɛ ɔbɛma me sika on sɛ sɛ sankofo wei omutwa nkontompo a enyoma na tia fa so omu hu de omu nye eno mi sɛ ye nyina sɛbi ye gimi enti nko menya na nka ye nso ye ba ne aba be ye ni mofre tete ado gaga ne aba be kamfo na radio station na omu ye na Ashanti region etwam we will do perfect because school na ye kɔ na nya wo no obi de ye ku school no kakran ne mmode mo ene ye de adu ba bi adu enti
na mama sa wo video ni bi no what me afre Marisampa
o da bi na me mfrɛ no sɛ ɔkɔyɛ no kwa wan frɛ me because me madam for no pa I remember me wo Kumasi FM alaji na ye di nkomo bebre nti madam for no na woni me enti na wutie a ɔse o janto a fine gentleman he knows me enti nka bibi kura na ka frɛ me sɛ o madam for minia na den na aba wanye o and he got carried away because a wound to me station enti ono na wo kan MPP for no so betimi asoma spread this nonsense enti ene ono so kabia no kabia ye no I was expecting say ankebia obenu no ho akasa ade we de menia manka ne ye over be utrema menti so bi akabiri efiri wo kra subsequently omo de me ye show wuntumi na so yetimi de me show na nsen kra menia erasto so koye galamsey ho nyoma utwitwa nsuo ba ya nyina ye kasa stop galamsey no omo de ye show 2 hours the team atem say akwa we na ade bribe no ono na Joma Hama atia ne ka no eno akwa akɔfa tea ni koko osi mi me tea ni koko mum na kasa nsemba saa ye de me ye show e wo wuntumi na na janto a ene de ni nyina na me ka ni nyina nso na ma hye ase ye saa legal nyoma ni nyina up and down ni nyina it finally me lawyer Safuduku no and of confirm me say we first batch no we first batch no enti we Marisampa ni wound to me enti Marisampa ya 7 wound to me ya 7 no enti right now ne dey na say kwama bie say allegation no mo kan ne all those things no yen share o court no mo mecheche minia
yen share o court o kasari nyina no mani komachi some years back because I've been there before and a very tough situation. Very tough. Very tough. But said the wakasa or the court, and I think that is the process. It's good say one respond or more in the same measure now or the court until we will allow the legal process to take its course. Near finally the basi. Nana yabeda say na ya show cry say jina una so painting asam no kra no kra enokra achi bibia ni wo bio but enena me kan sem bi enokra it takes time na enokra daddy enti ahwe de besi anwume akra fam ene citizen so yedase
me dase ma me fa akwanya nso emmo wabaso adwuma wo ye it motivates some of us yinim pressure mo fam minim ni atomsin mu ne by chamfo minim adwuma mo nso mo ye any pressure ekum abenso metia me boss alaji baby owo bia nso metia ne nkanfo nya nyankopon hira
me da se bebre minua. All right, so live on Accra 100.5 and this one back to you. Unim going to a case we, but I think Constitution has learned his lessons that he's not going to allow some people to trick him again. And here Marcos, say high in Crawford, then they will start using even in-house colleagues, using in-house colleagues, and I had a catch almost say there is not a single person or one multimedia because it should be with this station no I will amano. It will happen. From Evans Spencer to Arabakum Sin to wine to wine to my own boy Dominic.
At best, you pay.
You pay.
At best.
Who didn't fear a waha? Ube Piabe Bobra. You may share with street in you can't stay in multimedia forever. We will meet a street in you may share. A quite be also. So sometimes send Crawford you be a Juma and who you so be a Juma. And the a obi found who dear so is like natural power. Who's whom ye be that? Conso crown to be that. Me will be there, my to conso that. Mercy po, mercy tower, my share planted that, mercy studio that. My court, my nantia court, a year registrar general called register station that. Who'll see be that microphone ground to be that. Obi here, you will be asking money, as you say. But this is Jantra's situation.
I'm so happy for him and. Adebakwa Emma Mihuni say and Emma manager pan say John Twa is not he's not perturbed onye down with the Ecosono but rather no is strengthening him and only at the Emma manager pa the first timer me started summation was when he was doing the way of Facebook and other stuffs. I never even knew say he was ever with Kumasi Radio. And or the bar in Shra. And I followed him. While I'm showing the videos and you can see say he will have the attacks. It reminds me of those times now they all Fox now. Yes, I was MPP, but I never menye ubia. Meaning say it's a professional job. And those times it was tough to have, NDC very well represented. I remember the days of Tony Namenom, Alaji Sani.
They were very
Nana
few.
Butler.
They were few. Nana Butler,
he's also late.
Oh,
every one of them is late now.
Alaji Sani is there.
Alaji Sani there. What they say, Kruni. Oh, and sometimes Obi Bebe studio. What you say? I smell all canon. No great. But because of the dominant nature of Baby Omo Wono, I saw Makoton Cranium. And text messages in so.
One direction.
So at some point, we were of the view say yes, Fanisa 100 text messages now bar. Untimi kind of say first come first serve. Because 100 text messages ebia for all you know Now ebia 99 NAMPP, 1 pe NANDC. But because you have to play it fair you always have to make sure say you give a fair hearing. It may not be totally fair, but what is fair is send this in ni baako the message about na MPP for the MPP 499 the message is about. You have to read one at least because one na aba. And read the rest of 99. So that was how we were playing it fair. And then you say NDC for a text message there be. But Oshe baby abedruna, kamera. And ibiena eko so a year amayo semune your friend is saying radio sono and I say some trade you kamera and any penny biama. So what now my politician? They say we Kumasi now we share. Obi to say Simo say mensa na regional friends minister. Now we share Obi to say Nana Dwantoa. Nana Dwantoa wa ko school chance he was say mensa. Yes, I know him. Ono kura was so bia. I'm say I say he looks like Obia Minimuno way back, and I'm trying to recall whether so either boys now many like I taught them, no. I'm trying to find out if, because I don't remember the name Jantua. But I know one of the Jantuas, a man, my name is Ebe in Nuadia. Wako school channel. And so on a regional minister. And 20 men can't tell me say, boy, Yako school channel. If you are no age, any experience be now bewo. But se ka buku pa na say boy ni gina microphone echi no ka buku nkirewa. Untimi kan kire me say onim nyansa. And what say busa question be say Kwabena de be say the studio higher ken. Yeah. Say me say ade a me ken me di tro. Finito. Finito. Etina ye ko kuma so kai na I say if you have any contrary view, come with it. I mean let's let's discuss, because I don't like debates. I don't like political debate. Debate is different from discussion. Okay. Debate in nature say what we are to say. Hana Ojina. Won't you say? And until me no, why must I come and debate you when you are already convinced to say with your pen or no? I go for the two way. So when you conform almost any test message, so yeah, dear. Baby, 1001. And those are the people are almost so no, almost top petrol, no musua. And can say you the petrol no create bugu nanum. Manemene. You be triano. What must I say? Because what you say ni pet me Jimiama. Na sitra mu kra say no auditorate no kra no. Still, or person ye hill worshiping. It is only obi na obi wani. Na obi to say Safo Patrick Asima okay. I watched the video and I was sad for my brother because sebi previous I said, "Who know what me akwaye youth organizer MPP mu abra MPP at Titia Pansam." Because under no circumstance would Patrick have been an MPP youth organizer in first time. Nobody. But he's a solid material. Solid because and Atitia Pansam and Unisa. And can you qualify? He's my brother. Because if you allow yourself to be used, me call the pages, now me hear maybe our church. If he's destroying himself. And we know the call. Israel Koyasa and your man. Appear stadium with ye. Oko anyway, a friend say, Grant way. The dinner term and a Jomahama Namaniska, sir, and a Sabi wa Asempano, a Bujinapo, the old people. Yeah, near what pyramid house. No, over here, besides, my maiden big candy tree them. Now, sir, Madame, we are me proud. Ah, make now customer crew. Ejire numu kasa mi didn't feed get nam ya me dey so di mi ho agora o so contribute to ni tira kese no ah make anasa bu jira pa yakola nam ya abu me dey odi mi ho agora ade a ye di nkonwa wo studio abaye ye ho no hu be dwiru one for Jimmy and free akwa one no see kwa so nam say come free akwa. And Kwabena, those things no say when you be pa na unim nyansa na unim ade a ye friend politics na uni amayoni bi achi enkoni journalist nkontokwa ye say ya de pa na emodi edini de oye de ebebo oye papa ye bebo but listen oye boni a ye bebo enti so bi te say na Janto to radio so no oka wa asem obi te say Kwabena Bobie Ansah ka wa asem obi te say any journalist anybody at the radio so can asem now feel say asem na can oboa. In fact, so if the person is even personal at you, you have a way of remedying the situation in court. But the point is, now choose your remedies correctly. A whole lawyer. Because also sometimes na me disturbed say there are people that get me more yes why a lawyer. I'm very worried. Very, Really? Yes, because I mean, if someone like your friend is saying, Akoto Ampao, Maurice Ampao, a lawyer, why must I not be worried? Because if you say we are lawyer, now me say me be call law school, pa be me a friend a lawyer, no so your friend a lawyer. And to say the ya kind naka population census, ya kind nipa ya kind naka. That's what it means. Ye kan nipa o ya kan we no nyina omo kan ho na ye say 30 something million omo kan ho Etu watimi aya ma sabi Jimmy nti wuntumi di sika ato unyansa ama and wo lawyer ni no to be ya allegation without any evidence. What Jimmy? Ya kan mo a enwan me no e wo se nke ya kan no wo he ni ti cross yo dwan pa. On sika nti wa ma wuntumi wei akwala wei. Etimi ama wura fi se wo call law school no ya kire wo say everything must be backed with evidence. Where's your evidence?
Also be prove it.
That you don't, you see.
Was it a cabebre media for bebre?
You see, we a henya. Henya. Oko kumase o obo henya. And lawyer ni obo henya bi an wajimi. No one has Akufo-Addo mu nyina lawyer for. Akufo-Addo we yes o lawyer ni we.
Minim baby a. Enra Gabi
Gabi ordinam we why lawyer ni.
Otie obodi ya
Roger Jemfi we oye lawyer ni Jimmy we ye de tigana
ya
para me say okura de last be minute baby na akwa bi buy lawyer bi
ya koy ya say takrade ada
somewhere just a grammar crowd wa bon utim say wa bon pa and oye lawyer ni
ya say takrade
we nkofo bi ya omo ya lawyer for kwabra na school kura no kwa na because say wo ko school wie na ofie nyansa uni bi school ne so akoye ne so wasa bon aka ho then now so for so ne saying
school that sell school no
it has destroyed you
yeah of course
and now so for so pa in society ne saying and lawyer ni na wakotena bedwam what the microphone achi asema wo ka no. It's not a secret.
No.
You are doing public discussion.
But listen, agenda ne say Abrante Rosoria was set agenda. Is it not true say Ghana ni ekotoko atem and now no tono 35 cedis or coin 110 and
but what is the work of a journalist? Senya agenda na be set what's the work of a journalist?
Enyanokre say toko atem. Enyanokre say you to diesel. Anya no pressure maame no o say na anwa 400 200 as I say na do 1250 no anya no kre
wo so tobi
anya no pressure say Gino 5 kilos no am say 150 as 160 anya no kre say mo but 25 no kilos no say 1100 anya no kre edi say mo attack no because they know that Hello FM won't mean cat. Kwame despite my own cat. Your friend say for the next no more plan. In TSA Obai, Tikasi Kai was Kwabena. Say the American work a crowd of Majuma Hobay. Now Smith Metiasia. Some me the Kai many Kwame despite Nantijao. Maybe in warm pa, but I know how they behave. With your boy Juma Hobay was Kwabena. Say, but Juma Hobay. You understand? And Kumasano won't mean cat. Fox FM, my man cat.
No. I think radio Fox there Ansah.
Ansah anybody no
Fox the Ansah.
Fine.
I've known Afro for years. Afro is not that type that any politician in this country, not even a president, can bully.
And this
don't do that. Ya kra. We say was some kra more.
Anyway,
you know, Kwabena, me say me nuanim crying. Hwe ene very unusual of multimedia. Kwabena, I don't know how often you watch their platforms. The kind of things
I hardly do.
They are doing, you know. Hardly senka ebia multimedia beye sa nneoma no while MPP is in government. What am I saying? But they should tell you that abaya ono an kasa den ko for timi eye protest ya ono an ne MPs. Now how much more a journalist? How much more a journalist? Oh, etino one MPs kra potimi bejina bedwam ka kire wo say ade a ekoso no enye. And you see, Kwabena, you remember Erastus Asaridonko?
Sir, Erastus. Maybe one would the entire Morris one. And ya no more na kofa smaba. Say almost were dinner yet to mammo dear.
Yes, I know the year where you are many years. Okay, yeah. Onim Ansah bakukra. Kwabena.
And Kwabena mentioned it anyway.
Oh, I say my chemu na we Kwabena. Now I say I find it trimana.
So I said the music I say na say on hwe me no team na say na me kai.
Sana ni 3 years in consonant here. Nyansa ba ku kura nim.
That question
e kwasi asem kwa. Uni madam hu say akwa na adwene nya adwuma. Uni madam hu say enkoye. Okay, oni baby jet asem no.
Who is baby jet?
Asamoah
okay.
Bitiena
Asamoah is here.
Oh na see baby jet akofo obabi o say give.
Yeah.
Bitiena na say akweji.
Was one gentle or
BBB. I forgotten the name of the. Utiena say so how did this guy become a lawyer? Utim say abohonta Jimmy no abohonta. Otime ma akola small boy Jimmy way who to me way etimi discard to am awuru afisa wo call law school. How do you express it say we a lawyer ni wa kwotsa bedwam say obi akogiska na me the evidence beba later. So meet him in court and go and show the evidence. But Jimmy totally foolish. Where wa woma amom ne mebe nyini o. Wo tell papa on radio so.
And say when him say going into 2024 no. Yes, so my meeting say ombesha the media for na temu Kumasi and threaten them. Entina na po esase no.
Let them do. Let them come with
so that they will use it to tame them. What? And the things that they need to talk about in the Ashanti region, no, they will not do it.
Look, let me tell them. As stupid and useless as they have been, they should not even think about the traditional media any longer. Because today, my mother is a journalist. Today,
yes.
Because of phone,
yes.
My mother is a journalist.
Yes.
On go school that, but then they will bet me expressing a view on the phone, and it will go viral. Mami, oh, Kwatini, oh, you're a journalist. Jimmy, make a choice. Jimmy, I can't for the president of Ghana. And yet Jimmy Akekufodo will never be the president of this country. I'm telling you. I didn't know
even for them to bring him some flag bearer and crown.
I know that will say, and yet Jimmy, I make the IQ level say, I'm being insulted by Nabibi. So IQ level was right. Kufodo will never be the president of. He will even qualify to be a class captain. Class, just a class of about 35. He won't qualify. Akekufodo ema penny. Now they Gabi, who they are Dimina. Abusia, Yasimo Yakronfo. Na Busia lawyer no, a syndicate of Akronfo no, a Busia lawyer in the age name Busuania or Yakronfo. Ama no so aqua Kebiama Kronfo. Asema Kanswa, o call school, wa Boama. A tail crow. We, Omatienso. Now, Simo being Casa. Mamma, a Chebako question. Oh, yeah, Oma Fanan court to Tina. Yeah. No, as a in the court, na dampare, Emia Jelly Mamma, no near who says, yes, the Okasa, Nanya president. Because Unbim got in Yano. After all, we have presidents, we have Greg out them, court to Amani Bail out of them. And we have presidents. And you may me, we are my friend, your friend is Mensa Thompson. So what's not, Omuna Mianco, Nianco Shaman, Obia sending me message or to dance man. But Omunim baby potty. Yebasre na yanko police station yanko hwema you say moti ba ko ye nyina ne yeba enti ma me no ka ba ko ya ise kotoko no ya ukuma apem beba ma me no dan pare mfa no court no hon prosecute because untimi nchini nya no yes ma ye hu die nti ache no in fact I was saying ka ma ye hu die nti a wo koche na ansa na wo che no so akoche no yes enti fa no court na ko kire die nti a na afi de court njele no ne ehunu se ase wakobọ mpa ye se kufu adungu enti a je no so no kura na China school for no. When ye ja one ye ja no. It up there be Kolana Omokochi Kolana so ampa. Almost Omokochi. Me say yes o Omokochi Kolana. Mente once. It was rumored. Mente once. I know some kiabeko ho. Me seriously mente once. Mente once. Anyway, live on Accra. Paul Keke Bites. Was him in Kansa Ghana for nyina. Say Paul Keke. Bema eyanum bi. Na enema no nyina gina so kama. Di atadwe ene akakedru. Atadwe eni akakaduru ni nyina muni madwuma ayo o bi e bottles musa she o memu bars and restaurants ubenya bi e de afiri wo uni free shade nwotwe amenom oba pem from Fansanka o say ubetum dodo akonungwa beach road on Western Plus Hotel ne din hwani mu from 0302940292 Paul Keke
Was a wosome na emumum. Aha. Now that quick one. I tell for not make us in Bichemo and me start a project with Yamia Numa Ochna. Me person just a video on General Asedu Enketia, General Mosquito. Or vie for chairmanship, NDC. Just watch this video. Make us in Bichemo. And a projector this week, next week, the following week, now you Ashanti. You have a tour Ghana, various regions for
security for no frustrating voting. My Benya be my teacher who videos. On to no more the Papa for no. One cancer on any to no family round. And don't you have Ramo? Obia Timinye, Moganian citizenship, and three more. Now, I am some said the Musidon so Hano. Yaba by moi. For settlement towns, Yabara, never be a Sukubia one, Yaba Bessinu ye. If you say higher, and never say, only by the alcohol. Hello, Tumra.
The phone is my father phone.
Hello, Tumra.
The phone is my father phone. I
am not interested in moral issues. And my choice ain't based on moral issues. If
it's about moral, who is clean?
Exactly. I'm not yet say me banner anyway, and whoever is playing games with MPP and Gabinum on one case. I am focusing on the competence of the candidates and what they can do. And it's a bit to them, I'm not ready to talk about anything. I'm not interested. In any case, one big family. After everything is said and done, we need to, come together and move on. Inti mpamacho munjimi frisa agronum. Those who think they want to insult Asiedu, they can go ahead and insult him. It's their right. They can go ahead and do it. But me, Bobie, my bros are line also. I'm not ready to get myself into that goddess. Sa gota and kola grom preko grono. Sempreko grono. Me nye imagine. Me need time. Me be this. Omunyina ye me kola. Me need time. Me no be a be sa ade no. So we are focusing on aspirants, no competence. What I know, media for me consumption, and I know, and they know I know. Those who know say Bobie ni same way no, they know Bobie no, they know Bobie and Listo is aware where they have been to, and where they are, what they have taken from Gabinum and whatever. They know I know. Omo sex parties. Omo sex parties. Omo national security coordinator party. I mean, we know we are in the system. We are in the system. We are on the streets. You know, the crowd across the streets. But trust me, that is not my focus. Me need time was mano. Me need time. It was man. I will spend my time and talk about the competence of the various candidates. If I'm talking about Chairman Ofosu-Ampofo, I'll talk about his competence. If I'm talking about General Mosquito, I'll talk about his competence. We are near way too, no. It's so simple. But me place a video way at the chair what there. General Mosquito in the heat up to the 2020 elections. Obianim de Akufo-Addo no and the first principle, you don't fight Akufo-Addo, you don't fight MPP and tell them me retreat strategically. So u retreat waya waso. Onipa no u retreat man no. Well who mobo. No follow 2020 ababe kum eye party supporters 10. Dia o retreat ye no ne mate London. Ye kum nipa 10 no. Finito. So the point is say we are a political leader and you want to rescue a nation from the hands of, a criminal like Akufo-Addo and his family. You don't run away from the street. You need to face them head on. Running our tea and this, say we're facing them head on. Even at the peril of his life. Yachino, etutunu more. He faced them. He faced them head on. And this one can be and survive it. So when I'm talking about a leader, I'm talking about somebody who can face them head on. And that is the reason why some of us we stood behind Bachamfo. Because in Ashanti region, we need guys. Young bet me just treat mu akwale enkrofo sa momra. Ni ene wo mfansia ni. Na de besi biansi. Sandisi nipa dom 1 million practice street mu our Ghana ha enye easy. But they need somebody. They need somebody. They need somebody with charisma. They need somebody who has the political will. They need somebody who is not tainted. They need somebody who is brave. I heard them talking about strategy. What is strategy? In politics, what is strategy? When you don't have that bravery to execute your strategy, what is strategy? What is strategy? And then strategy. Strategy is a mobile gun. Strategy is a mobile gun. Mobile ja party for.
Ose be mani ne wako abesin.
Also Kofi Boakye kam be say e be ne bebre wo ho onipa ebu panu anso agimi. Osi achi nyo da ho na atafre. O search be there to say on sayem. We have been not corrupt ye. What strategy? Strategy be and a chance say look, we won't allow you because a 1 or 2 days event. About a 1 day event. That very day no strategy. All this was a strategy. That day, the day no ballot box means one. And I was strategy. Really? No.
Kara. On say 2020 elections no. Adia ebema Ghana fo ehu adia course so. When John Mahama came in a, was it a wine shirt?
Yeah, wine shirt.
And his demeanor, no. so hwehwɛ na nka bɔ ma yɛn hwɛ
ɔkyerɛ na ɛbɛhyɛ adwuma no say. So
because
we'll work on it.
And you see, Kwara, if it's about hate, main time will be in your shade.
No.
What do I say? You're tossing me, no. In fact, say, Dodwa dear, Obako Sena, na P. dear menu nimno, omunim. And you know, we can forgive them, but as the time goes on, maybe I am not of that opinion. Maybe I may not use your platform. Maybe the minim be American.
Fine.
Yes, maybe the minim be American because Kwabena say man can na obi naive na out of nima onimunti. The ignorance or could take a decision na affect ododo na and ye tofu no obi ti baby isu enso so akwaje adamude oni ye nyina na esu
guy
oni ye na ekoba
guy anania send a message interesting. I have 5 I say Bobie, you failed this time. NDC is ready to win election and not to win war. Okay, so
interestingly,
very interesting.
NDC, I didn't hear it well.
NDC is ready to win election and not to win war. Okay. Obi a no enko war no to aba. Or the soldier for a begu polling station. And I don't Obi say guy say any genuine opinion no.
Genuine, yeah.
Genuinely. Because Obi na akama na 23. To onim the difference, the thin line between election. Every election, especially in Africa, a war.
Yes.
But are there be weapons?
Just to say it's just a civil one.
Yes. Are there be a weapon because a there be in okay, so on guy, Obi say guy say. Or come on more. Hey, Kevin Taylor see the truck go for 2024. Yahoo video be you see a good father room the two contain a woman they far. And you want I didn't now, yes, I did.
Oh, it's a session about. Oh, Kwabena, you see, the word war, the word battle. People think, say, and yet,
you have to bomb
in your man. Look, okay, why was Akufo-Addo saying the battle is the loss? There are so many battles in the Bible.
Exactly.
And they are not figurative.
Exactly.
They are not literary.
Exactly.
They are real.
Yeah.
In fact, even when the Bible says the warfare of when the Bible talks about the warfare, there are some spiritual warfare, and no, you have to fight them spiritually, and there are that which are physical. You have to fight them physically. Obi a wase ono kwoto abakeke wase sa soldier for akogu voter region. Akọ kan says a friend is saying secessionist bi abegu voter region to abawe what me ho asem bi.
So
and you know say wo ho na say wo dwen election ho a you don't have to think about election say as if say woni obi kwa akogina ballot box ho na ayiwa ko she boot mu no ato aba na yakan na eno ano
no me pa so enya say ye no keke o, especially when you are dealing with somebody like Akufo-Addo and his family.
Otimi kofa Serbia for kra opposition, otimi kofa Serbia for ba e kofa South Africa for missionaries eba ebe trainee boys say they should assault the pillars of power.
Guy in Tiasi. But you see, now omatumi brainwash eye ye na man this timid political party. Konkrofo akwaje eye pa every baby say monko kan kire omo say the NDC a gentle for party. Na elections
party will revolution
na elections there ye wini no boko monko kan kire omo say sa yi ni bi no omo tricky omo a ya waso no meba.
Yes.
Okwa monko kan kire omo say sebe yan krofo be nyan kwanti yan withdraw. So they take some teachings from somewhere, they throw it to the ignorant ones, they pick it, then they start using it. And the friend the say, hey, mo sorry me uncle. Now Agbanya guy sending me. I said Rollins once said, if your enemy pull gun, you also pull gun. Then the two of you will sit down and negotiate.
Yes, and negotiate.
Into Onipano wakum. Now, guy, Senya war and Kanipana kum NDC for 10 in 2020. Wakum 10. When do I watch Abekum in 2024? So you are going in there for a battle. Anyway, I think tomorrow you'll be a full scale of this analysis on the national chairman issue. We'll deal with the women front. That is Margaret Ansah. She's number one. And there is this young man. Also for vice.
Oh, he's my brother.
Vice chairman.
Yes, he's my brother.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's my brother. And he's my candidate.
And
oh, he's my brother. And yes, Yaya Kweku asem. But
nanim se me obi a menini pa.
Abanga ye. Oye minua. Oye nyina ye nua, but except say ono no I was saying me said that chine to na me bo no. Oh, because Abanga be ko position we me nim da until enra.
Omuma emrante say kwai.
Enrem.
Ayi akokora bi abam for vice chairman ni bi. Me hwehwe ni picture. Obi asem ni video. Nante ekura untimi nante. Okwa vetting kura ye ka. Ofa ya mo aponko na anu kumase. Ye bo for ya mo aponko di woduru. Mi ame ofa o. Ya mo abre. But me busa me ho say ofa de na woji wo wiase. Emrante wan this give them way. Let them work. A rescue mission. Ye hiam rantia wo street ni mu. Ye hiam kwada mo jamono. Keda fo no ya bre. Mon kwatra dem.
I'm say your friend saying Mamina Antibeti ne Mrs. Ejari and we must your friend is saying oh Amaliba
yeah
and some Piali some na ne vetin and yeah no mercy na yen catch on say bebia e show bone ba no obi anya careful because say no street mu no ena sa colonial mentality na akokra na wo so ono na okotufu no person mu kotufu a mun trafie your friend is say council of elders ho mun kwatena ho afutuo no na mo de aman mun kwatena dem say no ye ko street mu ye ko ye djuma o
exactly
sure
mun kwatena dem
akokra na ye bedie
na mun jai because you see ye pe leadership a omo be support ye Niani akufadum dia term.
Kwabena 2020. Na ya to abawie. Na ya titi TV so ya ti radio so ya
sorry o.
Mo sorry na mo yenye say na obi ye die nti.
Me say
me dey me say that commission do mahama. Me question me busa ne say o man dey nti na abu afu.
Anyway, ebo be ye 12-1 na NDC wini. Na ya TV so CTV wa ha. Munsi abonte o NDC nipa mro munsi abonte
na organize unya bi
na mo atimi atra wo sa ama ade ache ama nkrofo asisa soja fo kwota kwanso ayem ene other places akobu nkrofo atimi
achima ekoye na otakwaya DCT
na yeti CTV a nipa mro mo nsori ne NDC awini o mo nsori o munsi krom ya prankrofo mbesi krom look organize 1 million people who street me kufadu to me more than 100. No way. No way.
Now this election, the 2024.
Akufadu be hu nipa o street me. Ba omianu be hu nipa. Won be hu nipa. On be hu serious crowd. E wo street mu a won mo be dwane. They will run away. Eclipse Scholar Transmen can't let Ghana for. Say papa. Give us scientific about center. The DGC capsules number. And I give us power capsules and ye. What's been country or say a negotiated benefit trust company. Yami ese enshamo. Quick credit for Yami. Good morning about Mr. Fonye. Edu about clinic so the almost and a Greenfield scientific about clinic the almost. Mediana Kwabena Bobie Ansah. This one and Apoku. Thank you so much. Yami Adoma. We are starting our analysis. We are working on the youth front, the issues about Bruja Jemfi, how Pablo lost in Eastern region, We are going to work on it and other places. Thank you so much. Good evening.